Well, before this week's surprise in This Is Your Life, there are some surprises in store for the likes of Seth, Dennis Rigg and even Joe as we head north to Yorkshire and to Emmerdale Farm.
Well, I'm more than ready for the fray. I was up until after midnight, checking my preparations. I think it was worth it. I even considered reading for the bar at one time, you know.
Thought you already had done, Mr. Turner. What chance has Seth got?
None, I'm afraid. Well, you can't help feeling sorry for him, in a way. But these industrial tribunals, they really know the score. They're chaps like me, you know, sort of personnel officers from big companies, that sort of thing.
I thought some of them were trade union officials.
Well, even they know a rogue when they see one. Unlikable as he may be, the truth will out. I don't think I shall derive any pleasure from this, Mrs. Bates. I shan't. But Seth went too far this time. Mrs. Bates, you are my secretary, not my conscience. It's bad enough Joe washing his hands of everything because he thinks it's getting a little bit dirty. Ah, Dennis, you're up with the lark.
Have either of you seen a file about this big, pink?
No, sorry.
I mislaid the damn thing somewhere.
Well, Mrs. Bates will have a thorough search for it in here. Was it important?
No. Well, let's say I'd rather it wasn't out of my ken. I'm sure I put it in my case. Well, don't let me stop you working, Alan.
Oh, no, I'm just waiting for my chauffeur. Off to defend our executive decision. Home Farm Estates versus Armstrong, you know, the industrial tribunal.
Oh, yes, I was thinking about that.
Oh, no problem, Dennis. I prepared a watertight case.
Hello, Home Farm. Oh, hello, Kate. No, I'm sorry. He's out riding, I think. Yes, I'll tell him. Bye-bye. Somebody for Joe.
Joe and his love life, you know, we seek him here, we seek him there.
Why are we paying this Jameson 16,000 when the old chap was doing the job for less than half that?
He came very highly recommended. I mean, that's only a fraction more than he was getting at his last position. I thought we were very lucky to get him.
It's time to make somebody else lucky, then. Thank you. Get rid of him. Take the old chap back on.
I can't do that, Dennis.
Coffee, Mr. Turner?
No, but thank you. Dennis, I protest.
Turn this off. It's inside out, Mrs. Bates. Drop everything else.
Right.
And yell the minute you come across anything remotely resembling my file.
I'm all prepared.
All prepared, eh? Don't be a Boy Scout about it. Just be flexible. And do as I tell you.
Got Sam off to school, then?
Yeah. I still get a pang when he trots off into the playground. Not that it's not nice to get shot of him for a few hours. Do you know, he's so full of questions. How far is it to the moon, he asked me this morning. Me in the middle of cooking breakfast.
A big responsibility, aren't they, kids?
Yes, if you think of it like that, yes, they are. But they're worth it, worth all the worry. Sam's growing so fast. They're not babies very long. Only seems like yesterday when he was born, and he'll be 6 soon.
I suppose it seems more like that with him being your only one.
Yeah, both Matt and me were only children. It must be nice to have a brother or sister, isn't it?
Oh, depends on the brother.
Sam really missed Robert at first. I suppose he was like a little brother to him.
Oh, I see there's a letter from Tuscany this morning. Morning, Annie. Did you hear me say there's a letter from Jack?
Oh, he's actually found trying to put pen to paper, has he?
Sleep well?
Why didn't somebody call me? I hate lying in. I have a thick head all day.
Sorry. Thought the rest might do you good.
What are you trying to do to me, lass? Make me an old woman before my time? Oh, that's better. I wake up with this taste, like metal.
Well, they certainly make you sleep, those pills.
Oh, the doctor said they'd make me drowsy. Don't go driving any tractors, he said. I told him my tractor driving days are over. Oh, I don't know what Jack would say if he knew I was taking pills for out.
Well, I'm sure the doctor will take you off them soon, now that your ankle's nearly right again.
I'm perfectly capable of telling the doctor I don't want any more myself, thank you very much, Dolly. But I have to finish the course.
You all right?
Right as I'll ever be, lad. Worse than going to dentist, this is. Here, I'm no petrol money.
Oh, you daft devil. Ta. I didn't know you had any pheasants up here. But I didn't know you had any pheasants at all since you got the sack.
Ask no questions, Jackie. Had to come and give him the breakfast. I don't know when I'll get back from Leeds.
They might sling you straight into Army jail. Hope you've had out your breakfast.
Next porridge. Jump plaster walls with.
Cheer up. You've got a cast iron case.
I've got a cast iron stomach and all, and a speech that Archie's made up for me.
Oh, great. That'll do you a lot of good.
One of the things I do love about the Italian way of life is the strength of family and community. It makes me think of how it used to be in the Dales. I expect Jackie's muck spreading now and Matt getting winter dipping done. I don't envy them one bit. Love to all, Jack.
Oh, couldn't we just do with a dose of that sunshine?
Yeah, and that Chianti.
Why doesn't he say something about this custody business? He's typical of Jack. I'm fine. Tuscan is fine. Robert's fine.
These things take ages, Mark. What is it?
I'm going to write back. I've got to find out what's going on out there.
Well, there's no great rush, is there?
Where's my writing pad? I can never find anything in this house anymore. People are always either tidying things away or throwing them out. Just look at it. Do you wonder I can't find anything? Oh, now look what you made me do.
Look, it doesn't matter, Mark. Come and sit down and finish your tea.
I know
It's all right.
I haven't had my pill yet. I'll be all right in a minute. You'll see. It's all right.
Say one for me when you're down there, Mrs. Bates.
I always do, Joe.
Looking for something?
Oh, whatever makes you think that? I've been looking all morning, and I know it's not here.
It.
Mr. Riggs' file. He's lost one somewhere.
In a cake, was it?
Actually, it's not funny, Joe. I don't know what's in it, but he's been going spare trying to find it. He's been in here 3 times already to see if it's turned up.
Yeah. Thought the atmosphere in here had changed a bit.
Yeah.
So how about you? Found any worthwhile looking jobs yet?
No, but I'm going to keep looking till something turns up. I feel a bit disloyal to you and Mr. Turner in a way, but I can't take much more.
Don't you be soft. You think of number one. Seems to be the order of the day round here at the moment. Although, if it doesn't sound too selfish, I hope you don't find a new job too soon.
How about you, Joe? Are you winning or losing?
To be honest, struggling.
Hello, Home Farm. Oh, yeah, just a minute, Kate. Yes, he is. It's Kate Hughes for you, second time this morning.
Hello? Yeah, hi.
I've been waiting for you to call back.
Well, I just admitted walking in the office. Something wrong?
Wrong? I've been up half the night. I've been phoning all morning. You asked me a daft question like that.
Yeah, sorry. What's your problem?
At last.
Hang on.
Spare me a minute.
Can I see him on the phone, Dennis?
I'm not blind.
Is that Rig?
Yeah. What's your problem?
Well, I can't talk now, not if he's there.
Oh, fair enough.
Look, why don't you come over to the mill?
Yeah, all right. See you later. Ta-da.
As soon as you can.
You mean to say if you've got £1,000, they'll give you 40 quid a week, but if you've not got any money, they'll not give you any?
I know, it's stupid, isn't it? I mean, I ain't got £1,000. I haven't even got 100.
I don't suppose your mother would help.
That's the thing, you see. She's got an heart of gold, my mother. She gives everything she's got to her boyfriends. It's all like Christmases I remember as a lad when Father Christmas hadn't been told that we'd moved. Neither had Rentman come to think of it, but he always found us.
Oh, you lad.
Yeah. I've always been 10 rungs below somebody on the ladder of life. If some Beckendale benefactor had just borrowed me £1,000, maybe I could climb up that ladder and I could show me mum a gobstopper, a suckton and all. Just my luck.
Huh? Oh, he's a nice lad. You have it if you like. Fair bit of stuff, I must say.
Oh, well, it's a good job I thought of doing it then, isn't it? You look at these gutters. Some of them have got nettles that eye growing in them.
Oh, we have ours done every back end. Don't we, Mr. Wilkes?
Oh, you always remember that they need doing after your rheumatism starts. Funny that, I always get lumbered.
Just a job for a government-backed village handyman, I'd say.
I suppose so. This is all the coal we've got left.
It's all right. They're coming this afternoon. I sorted it out.
Ah, well, you can watch them deliver and all. Always try and give us one sack short.
You can rely on me, Amos. So could a lot of other people if I set myself up in business. I just need a break.
I thought you said all you needed were £1,000.
Yeah, I need that too. It's no to some people, is it, £1,000?
Go on, Amos. Opening time.
All right. Not saying we have Seth Armstrong hammering on the door with his tongue hanging out, is it?
Or two people. £500 each.
Brace of one glorious afternoon. They were a sight laid out on the castle lawn for a photograph, I can tell you. Never had so much sport since my father's time, Jameson. That's what his lordship said to me.
I'll have those keys now, please, Jameson.
Keys, Alan? It's your band.
Yes, I know. And you're fired. You're incompetent. And you're a charlatan. What's more, you're a liar and not a very good one. I'm surprised you thought you'd ever get away with it.
You can't sack me.
I think I just have done.
Matt reckons it's about 1.5 weeks compensation for every year you work there. Sorry, that's if they decide not to reinstate you and make a award, you know. So that means you could come away with 2 thou at least. The way things are going at home farm, you do well to take the money and run, mate.
Oh,
Seth?
Hey, hope it's Perry Mason.
Ah, Mr. Seth. Jackie.
Morning. No solicitor then?
Well, no need. I prepared an excellent case, of course, but I would rather forget all this unpleasantness. No, forgive and forget me. Seth, I've stuck my neck out for you yet again. I've been arguing your case at the highest level, believe it or not. At the last gasp this morning, I was able to persuade powers that be to reinstate you. Now, what do you say about that?
No.
Seth, we can simply walk out of here and everything will be just as it was before.
No.
But I fired Jameson. You're back on the payroll as from now.
I think I might take an holiday with me company, Jackie. I've never had £1,000 in a lump sum in my pocket in my life.
Compensation? Loss of earnings?
Oh, Seth, I shouldn't bank on that if I were you. It's most unlikely that we lose this case.
All right.
Seth, you haven't got a leg to stand on. That shoot was an absolute catalogue of disasters.
We're on.
Seth, there are more important things than money. And doesn't our past association mean anything to you? Our common purpose? Our working comradeship?
Now.
I have made something of a study of Seth Armstrong during all these years.
I've studied thee and all.
We've even been friends, in a master-servant relationship, of course. He is one of the most elusive men I've ever known. Nocturnal.
Nocturnal? What's that mean?
Be quiet, Mr. Armstrong, please.
I'm as eternal as anybody here, your worship.
He is also a man of contradictions. Ignorant, yet full of guile.
That's not what you're full of.
Mr. Armstrong, you will be given full opportunity to speak in due course.
It's libel, that's what it is.
It's slander, Seth, and it isn't.
It's beyond a joke. I've looked after him, even when he didn't deserve it.
What? That shoot was an absolute fiasco, Your Honour. There wasn't a bird in sight. I admit that sacking the gamekeeper was a spur-of-the-moment decision, but I'm sure you'll agree with me that it was a natural and correct one.
That weren't my fault. There was somebody up to something, and I reckon you know who. And I hear you coping since you took me out. You got a bloke in now who can't tell a snipe from a sparrow, and he's lost 200 birds.
He was the only man available.
And now you realise you've made a big mistake. You're practically on your knees begging me to take my job back. Well, I won't. I want compensation. Lost wages, pain, suffering. You've no idea how that makes being, Your Highness.
Stop it. Shut up. He's offered you your job then.
Out there.
Mr. Turner?
Well, the force of circumstance being what it is, and in a sense of fair play. You know, the spirit that has made England great.
That means you have, I take it.
Well, yes.
Then why are you wasting our time?
I'm not wasting your time. He deserved to be sacked. I've told you about the shoot, but I haven't told you of the years of insolence, tardiness, deceit.
Underpayment, no car, no sick pay, no bonus.
I'm adjourning this case. You two sort it out between you.
Just a minute.
Who are you?
The home farm gamekeeper.
Oh, no, you're not.
He is. No, I've just been sacked. I claim unfair dismissal.
Last orders now, please, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, lads, I've finished. See you next time.
What's going on, lad? You're as black as back at grade.
You get like that, don't you? You've been humping coal.
Why on earth were you humping coal? That's their job.
Yes, I know. But while I was making sure that you got the coal that you paid for, they were in here spending a few quid.
Sure they were, lad. Well done.
Not that I like coal very much. It brings back bad memories, does coal.
Oh, I didn't know you'd worked down the mines.
Should have been a job, Henry. This goes back even beyond my earliest memories. Goes back to when my mum was carrying me. See, she always used to eat coal. She used to sit outside, all in big lumps of nutty slack.
I've heard of pregnant women craving all sorts, but coal?
She knew she couldn't afford stuff like chocolates or chips or lobsters. You could say I was born with a coal nugget in my mouth rather than a silver spoon. It's not much of a start in life, is it? I suppose I've done well to get where I am today. Anyway, I'm gonna get off, have a bath. And, thank you.
Eating coal while he was still inside her. Oh, it's sad, isn't it?
Explains a lot, does that?
Look at him. Great rough-headed orphan of life's storms. You've got to feel sorry for him.
Well, let's see if we can't meet each other halfway. Full holiday entitlement, agreed. Monthly bonus payments, guaranteed overtime, possibly. But I'm not Father Christmas, you know.
Back to Tribunal, then.
Seth, people are queuing up for a job like yours, a healthy outdoor occupation.
They can have it. I'll take my compensation and go at Dole.
I shall just have to consult with Mr. Rigg.
Alan, don't you think you ought to consult me as well?
I'm sure you've heard the one about organ grinders and monkeys, do you?
Consult me about what?
Armstrong's demands. I've just been trying to explain to him. They're ludicrous.
Joe, it's Kate Hughes for you again.
Tell her I won't be a minute.
What are you asking for, Armstrong?
10,000 a year, backdated to when I were unfairly sacked.
Sure. You better get back to work then. Thank you. Hello?
Oh, where the hell are you?
On the other end of the phone talking to you.
But you said you'd come over.
Yes, I will. What's that all about?
Is Rigg still there?
Yeah?
Listen, I'm risking my job and maybe a lot more for you, so for God's sake, just stop mucking me around, all right?
Now, the thing is, how do I get them birds back into the woods? You've no transport, neither have I. They're not walking, those.
Yeah, it's a pity about that van. I could have used it for my business. I could have kept my tools it back.
They'll have to be spread around and all. We can't have them suddenly appearing in a flock as if they're just coming back off their holidays. Turner's at me again.
Well, why don't we just kill them, dress them and flog them? We might get enough for a deposit for another van.
I need a van now to take them back, you great barn pot. It's a pity we could have got shot on a few. There's that gamekeeper up North Allen way, he's a bit bent. Might need restocking.
Yeah, be quiet, aren't they?
The birds, Archie. The roosting dark, they don't tell bedtime stories. Shh. If they hear, they might panic. They've gone. Where have they got to?
Well, it's just what you wanted, didn't it, Seth?
Damn stupid birds. If I'd have wanted them nicking, I'd have nicked them myself.
Hi, Mum. You feeling any better?
What?
Well, I thought you'd been off work. I thought you were ill.
Oh, no, I'm fine, thanks, love, now.
What are you doing?
Oh, what does it look like I'm doing?
No, that's for tea.
Yes. Seth Armstrong sold it to me cheap, all right?
But it's off.
It's not off. You're meant to hang them for a couple of days. It improves the flavour.
Oh, God, it doesn't improve the smell. We can't eat that.
Don't be daft, Rachel. A bit of mould will do you good.
It won't. I'm not having it.
Oh, stop complaining. You're living in the country now. There's people that pay 10 quid a time for pheasant at the Feathers.
Well, sell it to them then. I'd rather have a pizza.
It does look a bit of a mess, Mum.
And go and do your prep, Mark, all right? Okay. If you don't like it, you can make your own blasted teas.
This is the last straw. I'm going to become a vegan.
A vegan? From the planet Vega, you mean? There's one in my class disguised as a kid called Muldoon.
Look, I might not take it to those extremes. I'll just become a vegetarian, all right?
Oh, that's pathetic, Twitty.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, now stop bickering, you two.
I hope you've got plenty of lentils in, Mum. Rachel's revolting.
Look, it's not like that. Mum, it's after the shoot and that pheasant. I just can't face meat anymore, all right?
No, fine by me. But if I'm making beef burgers or eggs and bacon for tea, you can do your own. All right?
Couldn't you just be a pacifist instead?
I'm going to kill you in a minute.
Mind that one. Can someone get that?
Hello, Dennis Rigg.
Mr. Sugden, Mum.
Hi.
Oh, hello. Thanks for coming.
Well, you sounded worried.
Oh, no, I just wanted a bit of advice about something.
Oh, come on, I've driven all the way over.
Is the village shop still open?
For about another half an hour, yeah.
Listen, can you two kids go down to the shop and get yourself something for tea? That pheasant, I think, has had its last laugh after all.
A bit late for the poor thing.
Rachel's decided to become a vegetarian. Home farm's fault, apparently.
You do realise there wouldn't be any pheasants if they weren't bred for shooting.
And the same goes for cows and pigs and sheep, I suppose.
That's right. They're not ornaments. If people didn't eat them, farmers wouldn't rear them.
Now, come on, you two. Down to the shops. Here's some money, Rachel. You answer the phone.
Hello? Oh, hello, Phil. No, she's ill. In bed. No, she'll be okay. All right, then. See ya. Bye. Right. That's a fiver, you...
No, come on, down to the shops. Hurry up, come on.
Right, do you mind telling me what's going on?
I've been trying to get hold of you since 7:30 this morning. I even took a day off work, pretending to be ill. And I stood Phil Pierce up. And all you can do is mess me around as if there's nothing important.
Now, hang on. I've got a job, future to worry about. Can't just drop everything because of two strange phone calls.
Oh, perhaps you won't be so pompous when you've read that.
What is it?
Oh, you tell me. Then tell me I've been wasting your time.
Well, where'd you get this?
Well, you wanted some information on Rigg. I stole it.
I asked you to look at his credit card to see if there's a company name on it.
Well, I thought I'd go one better. I decided to look in his briefcase.
He's been going spare about this. He's had the whole company upside down looking for it.
I stole it for you, Joe. I thought it was important. Well, the least you can do is read it.
Have you read it?
Well, I've had nothing else to do all day, apart from make a few phone calls.
Crikey, if he had any idea, he'd have the police on you.
Thanks very much. That's really going to make me sleep well tonight.
Don't worry, he's not going to hear it from me.
Oh, just read it, Joe.
That's Black Crags, Freddie Allinson's place. That's Bill Whiteley's.
Yeah, with estimated valuations on each of them.
They're not selling, though.
Well, neither was your partner. Yeah, I thought you'd recognise that one.
Now, what does Dennis Rigg want with Emmerdale?